What's up to Lion Talk Live? We love you too, buddy.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Duke Crew? This is Ball Hawk Ifeatu Melifonwu of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
I love nothing more than watching Lions Talk Live every morning. Woo!
Well, greetings and salutations, everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your host once again, Dan Thornton, and I want to thank you all for joining me here today, a Lions Talk Live. As we all get it, the NFL draft is getting closer and closer to a close. Lions, hey, they just made a trade just minutes ago, moved back up into the 5th round. If you guys didn't know, the Lions came into the day with 5 draft picks, 2 in the 6th, 3 in the 7th. You know what? They went and made a trade. You know, probably a lot of people out there were thinking, hey, the Lions would go after edge rusher. That wasn't the case. He kind of doubled down here to position apparently of need. And if you didn't know who the guy was in the thumbnail, let me tell you, he's from LSU, Miles Frazier, and he is not a small human being. He is 6'6", roughly 320-ish pounds. He's athletic. He can move. You know what? Probably not a bad pick at this point in the draft. If you've come to notice, the Lions in recent years, the later rounds of the NFL draft, they've been picking more and more offensive linemen. I guess you could say kind of like the Green Bay Packers, Pittsburgh Steelers type approach. They've tried to pick up guys in later rounds, middle rounds, bring them in, develop them, and this is going to lead to some speculation. Graham Glasgow, as we all know, last year had some struggles on the offensive line. Many people out there, whether you're a Duke Crew member or just a Detroit Lions fan, are going to assume Christian Mahogany is going to take over one of the starting spots on the offensive line for guard. Could Tay Ratledge come on in? Well, backing him up apparently will be Frazier or competing for a starting spot. Graham Glasgow, I guess that'll be a big question going to the rest of the summer. Is he going to be around on this Detroit Lions team, or is he considering retirement, moving on, whatever? Are they just going to keep him for backup center position? I don't know. Frazier, though, no small human being, got a ton of starts in it. And the Detroit Lions, you know what? They still have a few more picks for this draft. I think we'll all have to come to the conclusion that the Lions maybe won't go after defensive line. Maybe they do have something in place, as is being wildly speculated that Zadarius Smith already has an offer in front of him from the Detroit Lions. It's just taking time. Brad Holmes, the general manager for the Detroit Lions, did kind of allude to that, kind of, loosely worded. I'm paraphrasing here. I don't have a direct quote in front of me, but did say basically he had some conversations with Smith, his representation, left it with his agent, etc. We'll see what shakes out. I think if you're a Detroit Lions fan, you got to be looking at this draft, and you're probably wondering what is going on. I talked about it on the morning show here in regards to the draft, for those who maybe didn't catch that. The final Lions Talk Live mock draft that I had for you guys. As you can see from here, we did have them taking defensive tackle round 1, or the first pick, I should say, not round 1, 2 guard, 3 wide receiver. And then while obviously a lot of these other picks you see on your screen were trades, we did have the Lions also taking a second person on the offensive line. Obviously not the person you have up there, but we did have them doubling down on the position. What will happen the rest of the draft? I guess we'll have to wait and see. We've been talking about it on the show. I know you guys have probably heard it in 50 other channels or read it on 50 other reports. This is a very deep Lions team. And we came in most, I would say, were casual fans saying, man, you already got a gajillion people under contract. Are you really going to be able to keep 7 guys, 7 rookies on this team? I would say the more you're seeing the trades happen with Brad Holmes, the more you're probably saying, yeah, they're getting out of some of these picks because they can't keep everybody. I like this kid from what little I know about him. I'm not going to, sugarcoat it. I don't know a ton about him. We're going to have to watch some stuff and try to come up with some stuff for the morning, give you guys better opinions on him. His height's great. His 40 time. Hey, I'm not going to worry about that with the offensive lineman. I'd be more worried about the shuttle drill, etc. His shuttle drill, for those who don't know, as I got it up in front of the screen, is a 4.84. Not bad. Not not great. Somewhere in the medical. His broad jump, vertical, those are actually pretty dang good. But again, for an offensive lineman, I'm not going to worry about it. 3 cone drill, I would say, is actually pretty real good. It's under 8 just by a shade. So for those who don't know, lateral quickness, yada, 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 that's pretty real good there. I'll try to get some more information if there is more breaking news for you guys later today. I know there's a lot of people that probably were okay with the first pick the Lions made with Williams. You know what? The second pick, Ratledge, probably a lot of people not jumping up and down. I do understand a lot of people with the Tesla pick or Tesla pick, have their own opinions. Mine, as I said on the morning show, I really like the pick. I think this kid's going to be a big part of this overall for the team. You'll have your own stuff. We'll wait for the whole draft. Maybe tomorrow I'll do the grades and all that stuff. But so far, I'm liking it. This guy, depth, where we can all have our own opinions. Nothing wrong with that. Go with whatever opinion you want, whether you like it or hate it. All right, I'll get out of here. If there is breaking news later today, I'll get over to you as quick as possible. Otherwise, take care. Enjoy your day. Cheer on the Lions, and we'll see you guys on the next Lions Talk Live. Have a great day, everybody. Hey, do something kind for somebody you don't know.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.